This is Sunday morning at the beach in Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. This is the time of the day and the week when Guyanese come out to swim at the beach. Yeah, regular beach life in Georgetown, Guyana.
Oh, this is my day. I'm ready to take it on, come what may.
So we're right now at Kingston shore in front of the Marriott Hotel. So this is the Marriott Hotel, and they actually placed white sand on the beach in front of the hotel. This is in fact artificial sand. The sand here, typical local sand here, is brown, but they brought this sand in from the Susdike area where we have white sand mines, and created a beach, artificial beach, and now the locals have taken over it. So this is what happens on a typical Sunday morning in Georgetown. This artificial beach in front of the Marriott Hotel has become a local attraction. And so people come out here to swim. It's Sunday morning. There are lots of kids in the water, and you can see looking up the coast. That's the Pegasus Hotel, and the Pegasus Hotel expansion. It's the old expansion. And that's the Marriott Hotel. And this is the beach, so this is beach life in Georgetown, Guyana on a Sunday morning. Take a look at it. So guys, this is what's happening here on Sunday morning in Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. And to get you a better perspective of what's going on here, this is actually at the mouth of the Demerara River. So the hotel has been built at the mouth of the Demerara River. So on the other side in the distance, that's the river, the mouth of the river. It's about a mile wide at this point. And the reason the water is brown instead of blue is because of all of the silt that's dissolved in the water as it comes down. Right, this is a river coming down from the hinterland, the interior of Guyana, and the river washes away a lot of the soil on its way. That soil gets suspended in the water. It's really mud, clay, gets suspended in the water and gets dumped here at the mouth of the river. So if you go out for perhaps 30-40 miles away from the shore, you'll see the water is still brown. It eventually becomes blue as the current from the river dissipates and the water simply settles into the Atlantic Ocean. The silt and the soil settles into the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. So this is what's happening here in Georgetown. There you can see the Pegasus Hotel expansion. They've added another floor since the last time I filmed, so they're now at floor 8. The last time I filmed this about 2 weeks ago, they had 7 floors. Now they have 8 floors. So they're going up at about 1 floor every 2 weeks. That's the old Pegasus Hotel. And here is the Marriott. Seems to have been painted recently because it was fading. The paint doesn't look as faded as it did the last time I was in this vicinity. But that's the context and that's the location here at the Kingston shore, where you have this artificial beach. Right, this is the artificial beach that was built by the Pegasus Hotel. And out here is the natural beach. It's usually a lot of fine shells, broken shells from shellfish, crustaceans. So the beach is in fact a lot of shells crushed and broken to form what looks like sand. So the sand is really broken seashells, and the natural color at this point is brown. So we don't really have white sand beaches here. We'd have to create them artificially. Of course, we have a problem with garbage, so a lot of this garbage along the shore simply gets brought in from along the coast, where people still dump their garbage in the ocean. And that is something we have to fix with education, but this is what is happening here. You can see in the way in the distance, if you can get that, you can't, that's the Earth station. So those are the satellite receivers, the dishes. The Earth station here in Georgetown. And here is the mouth of the Demerara River. Morning. Coming up just over this groin, this artificial concrete barrier that was placed here to prevent erosion, beach erosion. And on the other side of the river is West Coast Demerara. So like I said, we're about a mile away. The river at this section is at the mouth of the Demerara River is about a mile wide, and in the distance, the other side of the river is West Coast Demerara, and this is the Demerara River. So this is the mouth of the Demerara River. This is where ships come in. There is a channel that allows ships to come in from the ocean. There you have it, folks. This is the beach at Kingston in Georgetown, Guyana, on Sunday morning, 14th of September 2019. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe in the comments below. Tell me what you think about this artificial beach here in Georgetown, Guyana, and whether in fact this is the start of something new, where Guyana becomes, you know, one of those countries with pristine beaches, according to JetBlue. You know, JetBlue announced their new route from New York to Guyana, New York to JFK, New York to Chedachagan International Airport, Guyana, by advertising pristine beaches in Guyana. And this is one of the pristine beaches you can look forward to if you're coming in from North America with JetBlue. But this is what it is. Remember, you can support the channel on Patreon and PayPal, and share this video with friends and family around the world. Let them know what's happening here in Guyana. Later! Hey, you got some fishermen at the end of the groin here, bringing in shrimp and fish. And crabs. But this is what's happening here down in the Kingston section morning of the Atlantic. What are you guys fishing? Catfish here in Georgetown, Guyana. There you have it, folks. Later.